Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our 鬼谷八荒 Let's Play as we continue with our Tale of the Phoenix. So what we are doing here is the main quest line for the second province now. We're at the edge of the East Sea and we're supposed to talk to this girl who represents a mythical figure. We'll talk about her folklore as we dig deeper into this story arc. And in between episodes, I did do a bit of grinding, but just the very boring stuff. Missions, training. You can see mastery of all the skills, mastery of all the skills, mastery of all the skills, mastery. Didn't have time to do this one. Didn't have time to do this one. Did this one. Did as much as this one as I can because this one actually has a lot of good bonuses. Like if there are burning ground on the battlefield, for each one we get increased damage, and so forth. The alt I didn't touch because we very rarely would be able to alt because our method of triggering the burning ground is pretty good now. You just stack burn on enemies, explode the burn, leave a burning ground on the floor. Our fox now can leave burning ground on the floor, but the reason why it's hard to trigger this is because enemies have to die from the burning ground, and 2 of such enemies have to die, I think. 2 or 4? 4. So it's kind of a difficult condition to trigger, but if we do trigger it, obviously we'll use it. It's just that, you know, if it doesn't happen, it's fine. That's why I'm not going to focus on the alt first. We're overall probably strong enough to take on this quest line, you know, because we can't tier up unless we get through the EC. Every single rank up equipment or item is from the EC area after we finish the quest. So we just have to do it. So here we go. All right, young lady. And her name is Jing Wei. And she also come from a very classical Chinese folklore, dating all the way back to the founding days, you know, in the mythical realm about 5,000 years ago. And her story is that she is a goddess who went out and played by the ocean, and she got drowned. So she came back as a phoenix, and she swore to avenge her death against the ocean by throwing twigs into the ocean, 1 twig at a time, until she fills the whole ocean and eliminates it. And most of these classical folklore represent some sort of human against nature type of challenge. Like the very first one we did, before we even went into the first province, is the story of Yishan, or the foolish old man trying to move mountains. How he swore to take a shovel, move the mountain, you know, 1 shovel at a time, and if he dies, his son will do it, and his son dies, his grandson will do it, and there'll be one day he can carve a path through the 2 mountains that's trapping their village. This is a very similar theme of humans trying to overcome nature. And these stories got passed on, you know, because, you know, 5,000 years ago, it's a primitive, tribal type of life. And humans in general trying to survive on Earth is a huge battle against nature. So that's why stories like these kind of became a very common theme among Chinese mythology. So this is 精卫填海 is the full idiom that's used, but this is Jing Wei herself. And we asked her, you know, it seems like you've been standing here for a long time. What bothers you? I want to fill this ocean. What? Leave. He's coming. Who's coming? We have He Luo Yu. This is the monster here. And we can fight it. We're not going to beat it. There's a good chance we would even die here. And that's okay. Oh, she's turned into her phoenix form. Okay, rock's a little bit better than twigs. Oh, she's been grabbed. I'm gonna try to free her. This is slightly different from my memory. Last time I did this, I just got crushed by the tentacles. I don't remember him summoning things. The birds are friendly. They're trying to free the bird. I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm gonna trigger some burning ground. Oh, we beat him. I mean, Last time we did this, we leveled up from the previous province, so 2 tiers below, came here right away, got absolutely crushed. Now we're 2 tiers higher, doing it at the proper time when we need to do it, and we defeated it. So what was that, right? That was He Luo Yu, the boss of the East Sea. Thousands of years ago, this creature, after tearing up, became very strong. So he was cultivating too. And it's not a human activity, cultivation. For Taoist belief, everything in nature can cultivate by absorbing energies. And, common things like the Monkey King, Wukong, was a rock that absorbed a lot of energy and cultivated into a stone monkey, basically. All right, so he cultivated and then swallowed up large amount of sea creatures, and now he is probably the strongest in the land. So this means I can never go to the next province, Yunbaizhou. It's not impossible if we can get Xirang. So this is a mythical item. If we can get it, then she can use it to level the sea into flat land, fill it all up. And this becomes a mountain zone that we can move across and also hunt for all our level up items. So Xirang, what is it? It's an item that Di Yu, to this Emperor Yu, we actually had a quest line a couple episodes ago about Da Yu and how he took care of the flooding, irrigation. Da Yu Zhi Yu. So we're talking about Zhishui. So we're talking about him again. But this is an emperor version after he finished his task. And it says he used this mythical stone to tame the waters. So if you use spirit energy on it, you can create land, basically. So she's going to try to use it to fill up the ocean here. She's asked a lot of birds to go help find it, but no one has found it. The world is so vast, it's like seeking a needle in the vast ocean. Not really. About a decade ago, or a couple decades ago, I felt from the west the spirit of the stone. But the corruption power there is very dense. If you don't have strong enough cultivation, you will die in 1 hour. Alright, the fish is going to come back. You better run. Now we can look for this for her. 75 tiles that way. So I'm guessing it's somewhere over here. Just to make sure, we're going to just scroll over to see where I should teleport to. Ah, a new village spawned. Okay. We'll just use one of the teleportation scrolls to get there pretty fast. Oh. We got a storyline. Wang Cheng, anyone here? Save me. Alright, let's go help. So we'll do this, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to me checking out this new zone. I think we might do this too very soon. But first, let's save this poor fellow. Seems like a lot of monsters. What do we do? Wait or go take a look? We're here to save him. It's only Nai. Some common monsters. The person must be without any sort of cultivation. Just a mere mortal. And we saved him. It's like, thank you for saving me. Seems like you're just a mortal, not a cultivator. Why are you in the forest? It's a long story. Well, tell me about it. Not far from here, there's a village called Shuangyi, this place. For 10 years, me and my family have lived there, not taking a step out of the village. But it says a monster 10 years ago came to the village and it casted a spell and trapped everyone within the village. It's like, okay. She's like, oh, we're like, someone who can cast this type of spell must be very strong. What must they be plotting? No idea. Has it harmed anyone? No. But cultivator, looks like you're so powerful. Help our village. The villagers inside for generations can't leave the village. Everyone lives in there as birds in a cage. We have no cultivators there. None of us can be a match to the monsters. And we say, but we're here searching for an important object. He's like, that's fine. Our village elder knows a lot. So basically he can help us. But you know, if the guy hasn't been out for a decade, maybe he can't really help us. That would be my logic here. But anyways, we're gonna go save the village. Random event. So a valley, light or sound. You basically see a beam of light and also the sound of a deer. I think the beam of light, the positive result is finding some money. And this one we didn't even get the positive result. We got that, we didn't find anything. So we're back in the village. Wang Ying, it's like, did you get caught? It's like, no, I found someone who can help us. Bi Fang. Oh, Bi Fang is the name of the monster. And he's asking where's the elder. The elder went somewhere, should be back soon. So you can wait here and chat. Alright, let's talk to everyone. So you're the cultivator who saved Wang Cheng. You must help us defeat Bi Fang. You're our last hope. It's like, cultivator, don't listen to them. The reason that our village can stay alive till today is because we're protected by Bi Fang. What do you mean? Many years ago, there was a fellow who touched an evil object. The evil energy spilled out from the earth, covering the whole sky. Everyone's so scared. And if it wasn't for Bi Fang who came and suppressed it, then the village would have been destroyed. Although I don't know why it doesn't allow us to leave, I still choose to trust it. Okay, another side to the story. And so thank you for saving him, no problem. It's like, if I heard you came here for an item, what do you seek? We talked to him about the stone. Never heard of it, but if the item could spawn earth, then it seems similar to the object used by Bi Fang. Ask the elder. Elder's back. It's like, thank you for saving us. You're looking for an object? Yes. I'm looking for Xiang, a magical stone. After you use, spirit energy, the earth can grow. It's like, the stone that Yu used to treat the water? Yes. It is near us, but Bi Fang has it. So this Bi Fang you guys speak of, where does it come from? What does it want? No one knows where it came from, and no one knows what it wants. And how do I find him? He appears periodically near the village. Every time you hear this sharp sound cutting through the air, okay, people get scared. He has a favor to ask. Can you help us defeat Bi Fang? I can't make any promises. Let me find him and then decide. So I guess we could spare him too. 10 tiles to find Bi Fang. Who are you? What do you need me for? Let's talk about the village. He's like, for thousands of years, you're the first cultivator I know that care about mortals. Let me tell you then. A long time ago, there was an evil cultivator. And his cultivation method required him to absorb the the lifeblood to cultivate. So he became known as the blood demon. Later on, his life was sealed by righteous cultivators. But even though his body and spirit has been destroyed, or even though his soul has been destroyed, the cultivators couldn't destroy his flesh and his evil energy. So he sealed them here. Many years ago, a villager from that village unknowingly destroyed the seal. In that moment, the explosion of evil spirit caused the earth to shake. And this mountain chain that you see sprang from that evil energy. I used the power of the Xirang to suppress the blood demon, but I need to also seal the village, or else the village or villagers would be corrupted by the evil energy that seeps out of the ground. So let's talk about this blood demon. Are there no way to destroy this blood demon? Well, his soul is destroyed. It's just his flesh and evil thoughts. He's been sealed for many years. His strength should be a lot weaker. If you have, if you're already Jindan tier, which we are, you can try to take it on. Alright, so I asked, if I destroy it, can you give me Xirang? If you can destroy it, then I can give it to you. Alright, so now we have to hunt this blood demon. Enter the cave, and into combat we go. A lot of health, but we should be able to handle it. Up close and personal. We want to get as many shots as we can, then we're going to explode him. Walks our way out, drag him along our burning ground path. Yeah, when you get 4 things killed on the burning ground, well, he died. Yeah, we don't get to use our ult very often. Like, that was unexpected. I didn't think you could actually destroy him. That wasn't so hard. Now, according to our promise, give us the Xirang. Of course. So he's gonna leave. Where are you gonna go? Wherever I'm needed. Now, if fate brings us together again, we'll meet again. And now we can go back with the Xirang to look at the little girl. The village... Shouldn't we talk to the village? I guess they don't care anymore. Alright, let's use the proper teleport. Save us item usage. Oh. She's still standing here alone. Should we look for her? Yes, let's go talk. It's you. You've seen the strength of this fish monster. Why you still return? I found the Xirang. Can you really use it to level the EC? I don't know, but it's my last hope. It's coming. Alright, we once again get some great artwork as we're ending the main quest line of the second province. This one pretty fast because we were properly leveled. And you can see this tentacle is coming out of the sea, and we have to battle it. It has more health this time. We're gonna get help from the little bird friends. If I burn enough of... Ooh, I can ult. It basically leaves more burning ground on the ground. I should also explode him. The burning ground can exist on top of his ocean area. That's good. That means he's taking down damage all the time. If I stand on the burning ground and take less damage from one of my passives, that wasn't too hard. Ooh, are you hurt? It's fine. Give me the Xirang. We must use the time now before the monster can recover, or else there's no chance. It seems like her spirit energy and her soul got damaged. Should we help her out? So we can give up 10% of our max health, 10% of our max fortitude, 10% of our max mana. I'm gonna actually give up 10% of the fortitude, the item usage one. I feel like that's probably the least useful. And there she is, floating in the mid-air, absorbing passing her energy into the Xirang to expand out energy. The monster sees it, opens its mouth, and in an instant, massive amount of sand and earth and rock, seeped into the ocean, and a giant rock destroyed the body of the fish monster, got crushed. After a while, The sea that blocked the road between Huafengzhou, our current province, and Yunbaizhou for countless years have been leveled. And the monster that swallowed up, countless creatures have disappeared. And Jinglei, are you okay? Are you hurt? She didn't answer, just staring at the land in front of her. A moment later, she comes to. I'm fine. Thank you for your help. Can't say enough for my thanks. It's just that leveling the sea have always been my wish. Today my wish is fulfilled. I don't know where to go. Where are your family? I don't remember. I have a treasure. It's called Jianmu. It's where we store our stuff. Inside, it's a massive space. If you don't mind, you can live there. Come with me. Alright, we gave up 74 points of that. So she's gonna be inside our Jianmu going forward. Oh, we got a letter from the Venture Boy. Okay, dear cultivator, in an old book, I saw that inside the 10,000 League of Mountains, which is what the EC is now called, there's a mountain guardian, Shanhui, right, big monster. So I wanted to go take a look at what it looks like. But as I walked in there, I got lost and I fell into a boundless black quicksand or swamp. I wanted to walk out of it, but wait. But inside this swamp, there are countless snakes, I guess snake-like creatures that are thick as my thigh, but glows purple light. And if I get close to them, they open up their mouth and want to bite me. So it seems like I can't get through this swamp. And since I can't get through the swamp, I try to look for a different route. But I'm trying to read it and translate it sometime. But the flora around me seems to be conscious. At the time, a cat-sized little monster came out of this strange flower. And then on top of its head, there's a flower bud that opened up, and from the flower bud had teeth. Okay, and then it nodded at me. Oh, I get it. No, sorry. So, but at that time, he saw a small creature the size of a cat try to run under this strange flower. Just as his head was under the flower bud opened up, had teeth, and it dipped down, right? It nodded down and swallowed the little monster whole. Not long after, it spit out some bones. Seems like the creatures around here also are ready to attack anything that walks into this forest. And then in that day, there was rain. And then during the rain, all these monsters looked up into the sky, and it's as though they got excited and roared up at the sky. I got scared, so I hid behind this giant mushroom, as under like a mushroom umbrella, hoping these creatures can calm down so I can get through. Alright, so according to the description in the letter, you realize he's in danger. So we gotta go save him. So save him, don't save him. Save him. Alright, so basically he's trapped in this mountain zone, and we're gonna go try to save him. This zone can spawn creatures, but I'm happy to farm them. He's happy to meet us because we get the reroll material from this Danmo. I don't actually need to fight Danmo anymore because I believe, yep, Danmo's over 150. We'll just follow this line to save our adventurer friend. Oh. Okay, let me get the fog out of the way here. Okay, that's the mountain zone. There's going to be the end to the mountain somewhere over here. We can curl up. Fish flying out of the water. We got -10 mood because we got wet. Cultivate. Talk about cultivation. Sacrifice ourselves. No thanks. If your teacher becomes evil, we kill him. Beggars looking for help. Don't care. Don't care about mortals. Take the item from a dead body. Say spare someone who, you know, was formerly your enemy. That's fine. We're selfish. We're not evil. Ooh, feng shui monster. This I kind of want to defeat. I'll do that in between episodes. And then there's a herb monster too. Oh, we found the turn. Okay, this is the feather blessing event. We've seen this a couple times. Basically get a feather from the bird, 10% elemental resistance, I think. Oh, so that part is not the where. Okay, so that part's neutral. This is the mountain zone. This is where things can come and attack us. Except no one. Oh, I was about to say, except for no one's coming. Now these will take more of a hit. And maybe we can even spawn our ult on them because there's a chance of them dying on the fire. Yep. Ult. Got frozen. Why don't you stand on the fire? There we go. I don't think it's as strong as the nuclear core that we used from the first province. I'm curious to see what the fire sect will teach in this new province. Wonder if they have like a third one. So ugly fish with 6 legs. We try to catch it. Oh, we got it. Okay. That's a rare event. But there's... I think the reward is like the stamina increase, but I don't think we used up that much stamina. You want a date? I mean, it's 3 months. You know, we have time. I'll probably just do it in between episodes. It's 3 chances to do dual cultivation for cultivation points. Don't care about mortals. Look at beauty. Bird came first. All our friends are getting beaten up. We're here. Oh, but first we gotta spawn first. I'm gonna try to use this ground to kill some stuff. Okay, we got the Phoenix activated. Now where is the last wave? Use it. It's still strong, but it's just like, it's slow. The advantage is it burns the entire ground. All right, we clicked on it. So we go into the swamp. Seems like we're gonna get attacked. We gotta go now. There's not a moment to waste to rescue. And then it's like unknown danger up ahead. We must prepare before coming back. Maybe it'll be really hard. We'll see. Oh, it's just one monster. 4,000 health? Wait. Why is his attack pattern like a tree demon with the little green dots? Well, he just died. What else you got? Is that it? Alright, so we, showed off around the Black Swamp. We beat back all the flower demons nearby. And here we see our adventure friend hiding under this giant shroom. You look at him, other than being scared or in shock, he looks fine. And it seems like, he's actually doing well in terms of his just appearance. He must have ate some, exotic fruit that is kind of cultivation fruit. And just then, the giant mushroom shakes and releases some spores. And in front of your eyes, the spore glitter. It looks very beautiful. And because of your breathing, you absorb this spore First, you thought it was poison, so you start using your cultivation power to kind of push out the foreign spores, but immediately the spore got absorbed into your Sinfa, your passive, and became this warm stream inside your body. You feel wonderful and your energy is all up. So it seems to be beneficial. The cultivator, thank you for coming here from 1,000 leagues away to rescue me. And we should, persuade him to stop traveling or encourage him to keep traveling. Keep going, boy. We'll help you out. It's like, Zhiyuan's his name. From now on, every step you take, could be ground covered in ivy. It's just description. Every step is going to be hard. But 事不为不成，路不行不达, right? Things don't get complete if you don't try. Roads don't get walked if don't get traveled if you don't, or you don't arrive if you don't travel, right? So basically, you have to try to get to where you want to do. Only way to get there is to keep trying, and if you consistently try, then you will achieve what you want to achieve. Don't get upset or what's the word for this? Discouraged, right? Even though I'm far away, I'll try to cover you when I can. It's like cultivator's idea, same as me. I will forever remember your words and be brave and go forth. And we got 3 traits for 3 months each. Maximum health plus 25,000. What? Our health before was 4,000. 6 times our health for the next 3 months. Our mana increased by 3,000. Okay. That is a bit shocking. So we're going to end the episode here. This stat boost is incredible though. We need to go back. We'll teleport. There's this date that I think I'm just not going to go. It's going to be a no-show for the date. And see, that's one of the zones where we can farm one of the items. But we're not going to do that first. These should be quite easy to do. I'm going to teleport back, heal real quick, so that we have full usage of the stat boost. Then we're going to go from here, or here, to this guardian monster, who will drop one of the requirements. And then immediately try to farm these 3 in the next month. I mean, it's not very important that we do it within the next month or the next 3 months. The stat boost, while good, it doesn't really help us achieve anything. Like if there was a big tournament in the main capital in the next 3 months, then we could have probably won the tournament just because we have so much more health. But we just did the tournament last episode. It's 2 years for a tournament, so we're really, really far away from it. So I think the only thing that it can help us to do is fight this guy. So we'll do that next time, and we'll do all the dungeons, and we'll try to tier up. That's going to be our goal. And that's it. So see you guys then. Bye.